Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Language and Life Skills. I'm Matthew Aduganil. Our theme for today is about unhappiness. 7 roads to unhappiness. Seven ways in which we make ourselves unhappy and how we can change that and become happy. Happiness is in our hands. We only make ourselves happy or unhappy, no one else. Famous writer, psychologist and spiritual writer John Powell has a wonderful book. His title is Happiness is an Inside Job. It is something that you do for yourself. Other people cannot make you happy or unhappy. They may help you or hinder you in some ways, but ultimately it is your decision to be happy or unhappy. It is like love. Love is a decision, not just a feeling. Similarly, happiness also is a decision. Let us now see some of the ways in which we make ourselves unhappy. The first one is through comparisons. We always compare ourselves to those who are luckier than us, more fortunate than us. We are like President Trump, complaining about everyone, about everybody. If you take politicians, they always consider themselves as okay, as upright. The rival parties are villains. They are not okay. Parents often find fault with their sons or daughters. They are not scoring high marks in the examination. My son is getting only 98%. He should get 100% to be eligible for medicals. Or we complain against God. I prayed for so many times, so long I prayed to God, and instead of giving me a high-paying job, He has given me an ordinary job. Life is full of complaints for us. What if we can change this attitude to gratitude, from complaints to gratitude? I can thank God every day. After all, He is the boss. He owes me nothing. I only owe Him everything. We can learn to thank people, those who have done good to us. Maybe pay them a visit, send them a card, send them a message or make a phone call. You can show gratitude to people. When you show gratitude, your happiness multiplies. It increases. A second way in which we make ourselves unhappy is through comparisons. We always compare ourselves to those who are above us in fortune or in luck, never those who are below us. I may say, I have only one car, my neighbor has got 2 cars. I have an ordinary car, he has got the latest car. The Ambanis are very rich, they have got thousands of crores. I have only ordinary job. A student may say, I got only the 3rd rank in the exam. My friend got the 1st rank. Well, we can change our attitude. We can become grateful instead of comparing ourselves to those who are above us and compare ourselves to those who are below. You can say, I have a car, ordinary car, I say, but my neighbor has only a cycle or a bike. I got only the 3rd rank in the class, but my poor neighbor in the slum, she cannot even go to school. I have no shoes. Yes, my friend, neighbor is a cripple, he has no feet. So we can change from complaints and comparisons to gratitude. The 3rd road to unhappiness is nursing hurts. We read in the Bible about David and Saul. Both of them fought very bravely in the war. They came back from battle. The women welcomed them, praising them. They said, Saul killed his thousands and David killed his 10,000s. At once Saul was very jealous of David, wanted to kill him. In a class, a student finds the other student has got a high-end cell phone. He doesn't have it. So kills that student and gets a cell phone. The family, husband says, my wife cheated on me, so I will also cheat. This is nursing our hurts. As a remedy to this, we can learn to forgive and forget. When you forgive, you are freeing your energies to live your life positively. It gives you peace of mind. You don't carry the burden of old hurts and limit your life. You don't allow yourself to be conditioned by your hurts. Another road to unhappiness is the pursuit of pleasure. You live only for pleasure and enjoyment. You always want to watch the TV, browse your phone. What is the result? You feel bored. There are people who watch porn all the time. And their mind gets poisoned. Their heart becomes corrupt. It wrecks marriages and you can't think any decent thoughts anymore. Some go high on liquor and drugs. Hey, they have the thrill, and then when the high is over, they come down to depression. These are wrong ways of trying to be happy. You can try doing the opposite, doing your duty, loving your work. It gives you a sense of satisfaction, positive feeling. By working, you are contributing to society. You make others happy, those who depend on you. Paradise, life consists only in making money, amassing wealth. That's the only concern. They will cheat in business, do everything, cheat friends and foes, rivals. They will use people instead of loving people. They love money and use people. Instead of this, we can try God-centeredness, giving God the first place in our life. Actually, love of money is the root of all evils. Stealing, robbery, murders, all kinds. You know, when you die, you can't take any money with you to your afterlife. So the prayer of a wise man in the Bible is this: God, give me neither riches nor poverty. Give me just sufficient for the day. Give me my daily bread. Still another road to unhappiness is hate driving your life instead of love. This will one day make you crash land. You hate all those who hurt you. That hate becomes a poison in your heart. Hate destroys you before it destroys your enemy. Instead of hate, you try love. Forgive others. It's a wonderful example of a Protestant lady, Gladys Staines. Her husband, Staines, and two boys were burned alive in a car, but she forgave them. She did not take revenge. Love the poor and help them. Help those who are less fortunate than you. God will repay you. So love people, not money. You will have a reward in heaven, the afterlife. The seventh way to unhappiness is bragging or boasting. Cassius Clay was the world boxing champion. And he said, I am the greatest. He said that he was even greater than Jesus Christ. Now where is he? Don't boast because you are the wealthiest man in town. Tomorrow you will become a beggar. You may be Miss India today, but tomorrow you will crown another one as Miss India. After 10 or 15 years, nobody will bother about you. You may be the smartest boy or girl in the class, but remember that because God gave you brains. So instead of boasting about yourself, instead of bragging about yourself, try modesty and also modesty. Let someone else praise you, acknowledge you, recognize you, not yourself. If you are a boaster, a bragger, people will laugh at you. When you fail, they have no sympathy for you. They will mock you. So, people have sympathy for those who are modest. Really, what have you got that is not given to you? Your beauty, your brains, your talents, good family, wealth, all these are God's gifts. Well, friends, these are some ways to earn happiness. There are more ways in which we can make ourselves happy or unhappy. Francis of Assisi was a young, wealthy man, son of a very wealthy merchant. He gave up all his wealth, put on ordinary clothes, and we went around begging for his food. And he was a supremely happy man. So let's try to seek true happiness. It does not consist in having things, amassing things, a big house, plenty of money, very good job, best car. These are not the things that make you happy. Happiness consists in being what you should be, not having many things, not in amassing things. So remember, happiness is an inside job. So friends, if you like my video, please subscribe. So bye till we meet you another time. Bye.